ball handling key right here if you're Rourke.
Sink with a good snap, hand off to Allison. Is it a safety? Indeed it is. Indeed it is. For the second week in a row, Ohio has given up a safety. And now a 5-point game as the Duquesne defense puts 2 points on the board.
Yeah, you know what? I had a feeling, Doug. I said, you know, their backs against the wall. I would consider really playing downhill on this if I'm the Dukes, and just don't let them out of the end zone. I don't know that he had enough momentum to get out of that end zone. And beautiful job at the point of contact, just lifting up the OU offensive linemen and pushing them backwards. That is tough football right there, and I think that might result. I think that's a safety.
Indeed it is. The tackle by Kevin. 13-8, Ohio with the lead as we get set for the start of the second quarter with former Ohio State Buckeye Jay Richardson. I'm Doug Sherman, and Maxi Hradecny, the 6'2 junior from Vienna, Austria, one of the most physical players up front for Duquesne, helped to stop that play dead in its tracks and get that safety. And so the Dukes are hanging right in there in this FBS game.
Yeah, clearly they have a weight room in Austria, because this kid got underneath the entire OU offensive line and just bench pressed them back into the end zone. And that really was the catalyst for keeping OU out of that, getting out of the end zone and essentially causing a safety.
Time on 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Rourke hands it to him and is tackled for no gain. Well, Allison indeed. Walton and Odom, the receivers to the right. They give it instead to Allison, who is dropped for a loss by the Will linebacker Todd Hill.
Yeah, Todd Hill just getting fantastic penetration up front, seeing the gap and shooting it. And when you get a negative yardage play in the red zone right there, you know, if you're OU, you're starting to think, oh man, we really struggled with this with Syracuse, getting into the red zone and not being able to finish the job. This would be very tough if they cannot get in the end
line. Rourke to the end zone.
6'5", you're hoping to get the mismatch, but the coverage was solid. It just wasn't there. And, you know, Rourke had to toss it out of bounds. And we have an opportunity to maybe get something going if they can continue this momentum.
Curtis Rourke throws right side. Again, it's complete to Walton. And he gets going on that left side of the offensive line. TJ Jackson, Kurt, Dan Ecker. Try to run the football up the middle.
Yeah, tough to do when you're spread out right there and your O-linemen are in passing. 4th down.
Play of the game. With 2:08 remaining, Rourke needs to get to the 43. He does so with it.
Or a kid that, as we said, is a run-first guy.
On 3rd and goal, Rourke back in. Throws to the goal line, deflected, flag down.
Pass interference. Defense, number 9. The ball be placed in the spot of the foul. Automatic.
It's overtime. 4 receivers to the right. On the 2-point conversion, they go to Lineman, the tight end, and he can't pull it in. The coverage came to Athens and took it to the Bobcats. One quick final thought, Jay.
Hats off to Coach Jerry Schmidt from Duquesne.